a few minutes, not too many minutes, but
It's 2 a.m. and we're driving.
yeah, it's 2 a.m. and we got a little bit of a late start. Had some technical difficulties in the me department, but we're driving through town and trying to get started. Found out that we're going to be facing winds today. Driving into the wind, eating our gas and slowing us down.
25-mile-an-hour winds.
All the way up to St. Louis, it looked like. I checked St. Louis weather too. There's this, I'm missing it. I sort of caught part of it. That was the urgent care that refused me service. When I was having stroke symptoms. That's dandy.
Yeah.
Over $25. Over a $25 copay. So I was not in a position to think to bring my wallet and my debit card with my debit card in it and stuff, and they wanted $25 or no seeing me. So that's how I ended up in the emergency room and then ultimately admitted to the hospital. If I hadn't gone to the emergency room and just been turned away by them, who knows? Who knows what could have happened? I would not have gotten medical care to bring me stable.
Well, they will send out a survey. You'll get an email.
Oh, I got the survey.
Oh, well, I hope you gave them the most negative review.
Oh, I haven't yet. I gotta let myself calm down. I'm gonna say some nasty things. I gotta at least compose myself and say them sneaky nasty.
I would go Mortal Kombat.
There's the other hospital.
What's your gas price? Is $2.54.
Oh, look, it's a come and go. Look, Brody.
Just so you know, it's true. It is a gas station.
It is a gas station. Yeah, that was one of the come and goes. There are many here, but I think they're in the process of turning them all over to America. Not America, Merrick.
Merrick or Mavericks? I can't remember.
Maverick, Merrick, something like that.
I don't know. It's sad. The gas company, I think it started in the 1970s. And the guy come up with a name just to be a smart tail, almost said the bad word, and just to aggravate people. And then it started out at just like a little bitty hole in the wall, and then it just grew massive all over. I think they're mostly southern gas stations. I've seen one up north, and it was in Iowa, I think. That was the first time I ever seen one. I was like, what the hell's a come and go?
I thought it was a naughty place when I first saw it. I was like, oh, can't take dog. Yeah, fun story. Aaliyah and I were traveling across the country, and we were going from Georgia to California, and we were in the middle of desert. I don't know which route I plotted for us to take, but I plotted a route, and it took us, I think we wanted to be somewhere near like Area 51.
Oh God.
And just to say we'd been there or by there or near there or whatever, and we had to go up that way anyway. And I think we were on the leg that we're going through the desert and up toward Las Vegas. We were trying to get to mid-northern California, north of Sacramento, maybe Yuba City, Marysville, kind of near Oroville Dam, if anybody's familiar with that. We were heading up to that area, but we wanted to take like a vacation-y, scenic tour type of route, and we were in the desert, and there was like, it kept saying signs like nowhere to stop, for X amount of miles, and then there, in the middle of nothing, there was this place I thought it was called Area 51 or some play on Area 51, and it was like a convenience store and a gas station and a restaurant. It had a little casino machine or something in there, and
those are the best casinos to hit, though. Those little machines and oh my God.
I was like, oh honey, let's go in, and it had like all these signs for alien memorabilia, like little trinkets and stuff, and I'm like, oh, what a fun place to get souvenirs.
Dirty shop in there.
We walk in, and it was a brothel.
That's what I was gonna say.
And my daughter goes running in front of me, like excited to like see what all they have and stuff like that. And she turned around and came back out. But she got in before me, and before I even got to the door, she was turned around and come back out, ghost white. And I was like, honey, what's wrong? Like, you can go look. I'm literally putting my hand on the door. I'm like, I'm right here. And she was like, you don't understand. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking. What do you mean? There's alien ladies in there. And I'm like, okay, people dressed as aliens. I mean, it makes sense. I open the door and I walk in, and these were like topless alien ladies. I was like, oh.
Their antennas are pointing.
And there was like all kinds of skeevy dudes, and it felt gross and slimy in there. Like everything just felt like it was coated in
it was
stick and ick. And
somebody's glue bomb, bro.
I was like, honey, this is the last place for like 100 or so miles. Like, we're in the desert. It says there's not going to be anywhere else to stop. If you
I'll hold it.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said. I'll hold it. Now, I convinced her to go to the bathroom, and I guess one of the alien ladies, the special topless ones, was in there, and she said the lady was bent over the sink touching up her alien makeup, and my daughter said that her body parts were like dangling down over there. And she said, I didn't want to sit on the toilet, I didn't want to go. And she was like, it was really uncomfortable because I came out before the alien lady, and there was guys, they would turn and look at me. And I'm like, honey, they were waiting for her, and she was like, I know, but they saw me first.
Just be glad Stoner Down wasn't with you. They'd have been like, yeah, boobs.
And they were everywhere, and just like,
buddy, they're green. I don't care.
Of course, my ex-husband was loving it. He was trying to find, maybe we should eat lunch here. I'm like, oh, really? Maybe we shouldn't. I'm like, you can. We grabbed a couple of mangoes. That's where the mango story comes.
Oh, that's the mango story?
Yeah. I grabbed a couple of mangoes because I was wanting some fresh fruit, and we grabbed a couple souvenirs, and we were out. We dipped. But yeah, and then when we went outside and I got back in the car and I'm looking around, I'm like, there should have been a warning somewhere. Oh, there was. It was on the side of the building where it said brothel, and
it was probably written in that fine print, like when it's down at the bottom of a contract.
Well, I think the brothel part had its separate entrance that also like merged, like you could go into the gift shop thing, the convenience store gift shop, and it had an entrance, like if you walked through there and you walked into the restaurant, and then the brothel part had an entrance that you could walk in, do the brothel part, and walk through it to get to the restaurant. So it all
it's
connected.
Kind of like a gas station McDonald's.
Yes, it kind of all just connected.
They're by themselves, but they meet in the middle. And were you guys driving separate? You know, was X in a car and you in a car?
Yes.
I bet he was 2 hours late.
Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't get out of there fast enough, and he was dragging his feet like, looking at everything, so interested. Yeah, he wanted to look at literally every piece of merchandise. Oh, Kristen wanted us to run one over.
No, I didn't hit it. It didn't been hit.
And Kristen was like, I hope you guys run one over for us on the trip.
No.
No, she didn't say that.
We did not want to do that. That was the longest 6-hour car drive. I'm like, God, I can't get away from my stench. Wait, that's a skunk. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, well, and anyway, now that we've had fun story time and wasted 10 minutes of your life that you can't get back, we'll go ahead and say goodbye for now.
Bye.
Do you guys even recognize him? He shaved.
Shaved, yeah.
Shaved his face down, shaved his head bald, he shaved it all down.
Oh, yeah.
You do every time before we go for your infusions and your injections.
I need to be better about shaving. Quit being so lazy.
I like it when you look rugged. But anyway. Alright, you guys, we'll check in later. The A++ videographer that I am, travel vlogger that I am, it is What time is it? 2:33.
Tree.
And we just entered Missouri, and there was this bright, big, blue, pretty, huge sign that was like, now entering Missouri, and I wasn't fast enough to turn my camera on.
Well, that was my fault because I was talking about the e-pen.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about the new e-pens that are coming out, since the one that was available when I bought that vacuum e-pen for diamond painting, there was one available from one person, like one place, one model available on Amazon. And now Sundown said he was shopping around on Amazon and saw a whole bunch of new models and from different shops and different sellers and different styles and all that stuff. And
yeah, because like I found some Elizabeth Ward
containers. Yeah,
the kits,
the actual the whole kit container situation, and he said they were actually Elizabeth Ward, not the knockoff like Classify and stuff. It was actual Elizabeth Ward for Temu Classify price.
Yeah, I was
about
like,
$23 for
23 or 25. I was like, what?
Yeah, but we were talking about all the different pens that came out in the couple 2 months or 3 months or whatever since I've got the one that was available, and
well,
talking about checking them out. But anyway, missed the sign. We were in conversation and I missed the sign, but just know that this nothingness that looks like the nothingness you saw before is actually the Missouri nothingness, not the Arkansas nothingness.
Yeah, this is Misery part.
Yeah, we're in Missouri. So the journey continues. We'll check back in. We are in Kennett, Missouri, and it's 2:52. We were just commenting, strangely enough, we went through a bunch of the areas. Sorry about the dirty windshield. It happens when you travel. But we were in like Tornadoville, where all the tornado stuff happened, and we didn't see any of this tornado damage from these EF2, 3, 4 tornadoes.
Yeah, but it could have been in different areas than what we traveled to.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they've got footage everywhere, and it's bad.
Yeah, we didn't get to see any of it, though, but I have kind of made it a thing that every time we pass these really pretty lights, I make sure that we catch them on film.
Yeah, there's more up here too. Like I was saying, I think I said this in the last video, I wish more, and it's weird because this is a small town, and you know if they can put something up like this, it would be nice if bigger towns did this, because it makes it easier driving at night because it's so well lit, and the colors up on the lamps take away from that LED to where it's not as blinding as what a regular light would be, and it makes it pleasant to drive.
But yeah, I try to catch these lights. They're pretty cool. I wish they did do them everywhere, because
I think the last time they were you gotta be a stray.
A stray. They were green.
That one wasn't. It was white.
No, I mean last time we were here, but they changed for the holidays.
I thought they were like a purplish.
No, they were. I'd have to look, but I think they were green.
Yeah.
I think they were green.
I'm gonna say they were purple.
I'm gonna fact check you.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're an hour in, and many hours left to go before we even get there.
I don't want to say anything, but we're making good time.
Yeah, so far the wind, I don't think the wind is supposed to kick up. We have a wind advisory from, I think it said 8 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Oh, good. So the whole way up there and the whole way home.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's maybe. Oh yeah, no, turn on red.
No,
son of a biscuit. Hopefully we'll get the tailwind coming home
and push us home.
Well, not only that, but I mean, shoot, we get almost 40 miles to the gallon, so we'll get like 60.
I used to get 50.
Yeah, I know. I need to plug the car in.
Yeah, because we don't plug the car in anymore. I keep telling somebody to plug in the car. There's a reason I gotta plug in.
We're gonna blame that on the daughter.
Okay. All right, you guys. Well, we're about at the end of our pretty lights, and
3. Oh wait, 4, 3.
where'd you
Sorry,
learn
I
to count?
graduated from Zoom. 2, 1.
And there they go. We'll see you later. We are at the pilot snack break and potty break, and Sundown was noticing my war wound. Sorry for anyone who's sensitive to this kind of stuff, but yeah, this is where they blew my vein with the IV, and they did the brain scan with the juice, and the juice hurt me. Yeah, the first one they tried, they couldn't get the vein, so it didn't get hurt too bad. You know, you can barely see that one, but that one, yee, it's pretty dicey. But yeah, he got me snacking, and yay! I got some grapes and apples, crackers, cheese, and salami or pepperoni.
It could be pepper bologna.
Pepper bologna.
Yep.
So I'm gonna snack while we get back on the road. Okay.
Bye.
What is that? What are you doing?
Well, I don't want to go feast because I'm not cooking, so.
Okay. See you guys in a bit. Star date. Whatever day today is, Wednesday.
Hit me up, Snotty.
It's 4:34 a.m. and we are, I mean, it just looks like I'm a hamster on a wheel. It looks like we're driving the same road forever and ever.
There's less lighting.
In a endless cycle.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
There's Sundown.
Hey.
But yes, we are driving still. Had a little road snack, some apples and grapes and cheese and crackers and pepperoni. Just a little, I guess, nutrient boost, if you will.
Yes.
And yeah, the wind's been. How's the wind been, sir?
Horse shit.
Thanks for that, horse bleep. It's been horse bleep. But yeah, it's been very, very windy. Not a lot of traffic, just some.
It's like talking to my older brother, full of hot air.
Full of hot air, just blustering about. Yeah, nothing really new to report. We were talking about how I used to do extreme couponing, and 10, 15 years ago I would do extreme couponing, and I would fund entire Christmases, save up enough to buy entire vehicles and electronics like game systems and stuff with all the money I saved using extreme couponing tactics, and how they've pretty much kneecapped that. I was just kind of looking into some of the new, like, what the state of the union of couponing, extreme couponing is. So I'm talking like you'd go to every Sunday and you would go to the corner market or whatever and get yourself 4 of this newspaper, 4 of that newspaper, 4 of that newspaper, and then you'd spend all afternoon clipping out every coupon and put them in their little binder, and then you would watch the websites and they would tell you, sale, deal, coupon alert, go to Target and get these 5 items, use these 5 coupons, and they'll pay you $2, and you'll walk out with everything for free and an extra $2 in your pocket and stuff like that. And now it's just like,
You can buy
very underwhelming.
You can buy 3 9-packs of toilet paper, normally $77. You can get it for $72.
Yeah, very underwhelming, and it's disappointing because we were just trying to, think of ways that we can help, conserve, save money, especially with all these trips that we make, and I don't know, just what can we do to help ourselves, in general, and I was like, well, I used to extreme coupon. I could pick that back up. I mean, I enjoyed it and stuff, but it's not what it used to be. I mean, like I said, I would go get 2 carts just heaping full of, all kinds of grocery items and end up paying $13, for 2 full carts. Barely could fit it in the car. And now it doesn't seem like that's really viable anymore. At least not from what I could see, which is sad. It's sad, but I mean, I get it, but we could still occasionally get some of those deals as needed, as necessary.
Well, they had that one at Kroger, though.
Yeah, where actually Kroger will pay me $3, but it was a little underwhelming. It was 2 tubes of toothpaste and a 4-pack of Schick men's razors, but they were funky. They were cool looking. They were green and black. They looked like I don't know, fancy. And actually with their mobile coupons and the sales that they have going on right now, you can get those 2 tubes of Colgate toothpaste and that pack of 4 Schick razors, and they would pay me 3 cents to take them home. I mean, hey, free is free, and razors have many uses, and toothpaste has daily uses. So, might go pick that up sometime in the next couple days if they have any left. And Doritos for $2.50 a bag.
Yeah, it was 4 bags for $10.
4 bags, $10. Yeah, same thing with Pepsi. 6-pack of Pepsi.
4 6-pack.
Yeah, 4 6-packs of the 16.9 ounce Pepsi products. Those were 4 for $10.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
I mean, yeah, it's a good deal, but I liked it better when it was like free and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I would literally have 1 cart just full of all the free items that I would get after coupon. They would be free. And then I would have my cart where, okay, well, these aren't free, but they're only 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents each, $1 each, so I could, and that just, you're hard pressed to find anything for free anymore. But I had such a big stockpile that I could go for 2 or 3 months, go couponing every weekend. And that would literally I would stock up enough laundry soap, toilet paper, body soap, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, razors, canned goods, North side dishes and bags of rice and stuff, and it would last a better part of a year, and
nothing is free. They used to have a paper that was called the Trader, and it was free. And it's like $1.99 now.
Wow. That was the one that was full of all classifieds.
Vehicles, and yard sales.
Yeah, and
flea markets.
Pets for, my dog had a dog, my dog had a litter of dogs. Come get them.
I don't know how she got pregnant. She's only running around the field with all males. But I don't know. Maybe she fell down.
Did anybody else used to or currently still extreme coupon? I did look at crazycouponlady.com. That was my go-to spot and stuff, but I just wasn't really impressed with any of the stuff I saw on there anymore. A couple little deals here and there, but not all the here's your weekly list of free items and where to go to get them and what coupons to use. I mean, that's gone. But, oh well, such is life. I mean, that's one of the things that helped me get through law school and helped me pay for my bar prep was all the extreme couponing I did. But
Powerball is $416. Can you imagine if we won
$416?
Or 416 million, sorry.
Okay, because I was like,
but
$416 doesn't seem too impressive for a Powerball.
416 million.
Million.
Yeah, just think we could pay for insurance on our car for a year. We could buy a year's worth of groceries, and we still have 30 cents left over.
We'd almost enough to have pay for a copay in my doctor's appointment.
Exactly.
Gosh. Oh my! And you know, I would had just had. Here's a good question. Has anyone ever met anyone else that actually has won a significant amount in the lottery, like $1 million or more? Have you? You have?
Yes.
Really?
Yep. The girl I was dating in St. Louis, her dad was a big-time lawyer. He fought that Coca-Cola case in Chicago, and he won $11.5 million on the Missouri lottery.
Wow.
Yep.
I've never met anyone who's won anything over a couple $100 on a lottery ticket. So.
What about me? I won the $500 scratch off. I've won it twice.
I said a couple hundred. I mean.
That's more than a couple hundred.
Okay,
A couple hundred's too.
All right, $500. Woo woo.
Hey.
All right, well.
Them two $500 wins, by God, that bought us McDonald's.
Facts.
We got 3 Happy Meals.
3 Happy Meals.
We couldn't even get the damn Blizzard or the McFlurries with them.
Yeah, those meals weren't too happy.
No.
All right, we'll check back in with you guys again in a little bit. We're checking in. It's 5:12. Oh, I forgot that I was issued a challenge. We're currently at a Rhodes gas station. Leaving. We're in Perville.
Perville.
Not to be confused with Pergel. We're in Perville.
We're in Perville, not Pergel. Yeah, roads and codes.
Roads and codes. Perville and Perville.
Pergel.
And it is 5:12 a.m. I think I said the time, but maybe said p.m. I feel like I said p.m. I see those golden arches, and I just think French fries. I want French fries, but it's too early for French fries. Gas is $2.75.
It's never too early for French fries.
And there's the sign for St. Louis. St. Louis. And yeah, we're
on the road again.
Are we what? We're a couple hours out still, right? Are we gonna be cutting it close for 7:30?
Actually not.
Really?
We're an hour and 24 out.
We're an hour and 24 minutes away, but right around when we get there, it's gonna be the traffic. It's gonna slow us down. It always does.
I may or may not have been speeding.
You may or may not have been.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was consistent on the speed.
You were consistent on the speed. It was just over the recommended, the suggested.
Maybe.
A little.
But people were passing me, so I felt like I was going slow.
No, can't have that.
No.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, not much going on. Just finished watching Crafty-ish Kristen's State of the Stash address. And it was it was like watching a video of somebody doing an overview of my very own stash. Wouldn't you? Didn't you think so too, Sundown? I was like, oh my gosh, we're stash twinsies. So many were the same or similar. How are we friends? I do not understand how she and I are friends at all. But I left a trolley comment about the similarity of our stashes, so there's that. And I as much as I want to support Kristen, and I do, I watched the whole thing, and that was painful. It wasn't painful because it was a terrible video. It was painful because of all the stuff I had to see. And like my eyes are burning. I'm nauseous now. It is 5:56 a.m. and as I predicted, the traffic was gonna get thicker. Somebody said, "No, we're making good time." And I said, "Yeah, until we hit morning rush hour." And he was like, "Psha," and I was like, "You'll see." And he was like, "Pleh." And
this actually isn't bad.
It's not bad, but this is the most traffic action we've seen. I did miss more action. I did miss a whole bunch of wee-woos.
Yeah, there was probably 12 total.
Yeah, lots of going the opposite direction, just coming from every exit. So something major happened back yonder. I don't know what's making me feel like it's earlier than it is, but I do. I feel like it's earlier than 6 a.m.
It is. It's 5:58.
Oh, you know what I mean.
No, you said 6.
Oh my gosh, the 2 minutes. Woo woo.
Every 2 counts.
Every 2 counts. 2 minutes, 2 inches, 2 centimeters.
You've seen me walk in front of a fan.
2
okay?
pumps. Everyone counts. I'm not like tired, but just starting to get.
No, I'm tired.
A little. Are you really?
Yeah.
I am not. I'm not really.
I'm not too tired to drive. I'm just tired.
Getting worn down. Getting kind of. Yeah.
I took that couple-hour nap yesterday, Dave, which was like a big mistake. So.
Oh no. But you slept tonight.
Yeah, but I didn't fall asleep until 10. Got hooked on that stupid show.
Love is oh gosh, sorry about that. The show Love is Blind. Daughter got you hooked on it.
Yeah, we were eating it. I was like, oh god, here we go. This stupid. Oh, why? All right, great. Now I gotta go watch this in the bedroom while I go to sleep. You can watch it out here. I'll move. You can lay on the couch. No, I need to get some good sleep. And that was stupid because I finally shut it off and put on the Adam Project so I'd fall asleep. Jesus.
And then a little bit ago he was like, "Can you turn on that one show on Netflix for me so I can listen to it while we're driving?" And I was like, "What show is that?" "Oh, that one the daughter got me hooked on." I'm like, "Love is Blind?" And he's like, "Yes." But yeah, she's gotten him hooked on that Love is Blind. And I was like, sucker.
That's alright.
Keep forgetting that we have that challenge. Did I tell you what the challenge was?
On the road again? I can't wait to get on the road again.
I can't think of anything that's applicable to this. Applicable to our road trip.
On the road again.
Well, I know, but there's got to be more than that.
On the road again, part 2.
Oh no.
I can't drive 55.
I can't think it. I'm sorry, I'm letting the Challenger down.
Eastbound and down, rolling on and trucking.
Is that even a real song, or are you just making up words?
Smokey and the Bandit, thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Look it up.
Little red Corvette, do 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 do. Baby, you're much too fast. Gotta slow down. I butchered. I'm sorry, Prince fans, or symbol formerly known as Prince. What was up with that anyway? Like, how would you address him? "Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Mushmallow. Nice to meet you, Mr. Symbol, formerly known as Prince."
Hotel California.
Such a lovely place. What does that have to do with St. Louis and being on the road? I don't know either. Oh. All right, well.
Save a horse, ride a Sundown.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and that's my cue to turn off the camera and check back in with you guys in a bit.
Pretty far Ford smeller yesterday. I got gasoline.
Yeah, you got the gas before the trip.
Before we ref.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah. He's really notorious for, we'll come out to the car and be getting ready to go. We don't have any drinks. We don't have any snacks. And then you look at the gas tank and it's on empty. And it's like, are we even going to make it into town for the gas? But this time he stocked up on everything except drinks because the gas station didn't have his favorite drink. So.
But I had one to leave with, so that was a stop that we did not have to stop to do.
The stop that we didn't have to stop to do.
Yes.
The stop that we didn't have to stop to stop. Oh my gosh. So how are you feeling? How are you feeling about today? What are we going? Like, what is happening to you today at 7:30?
Let's see. I get a huge needle jabbed in my arm.
Is it gonna leave a mark like it did on my, like mine did on mine?
No, they know what they're doing.
Oh, okay. These people know what they're doing. My people did not know what they were doing.
Nope.
They did not listen to me.
I don't know if you can see this or not, but they have a new flavor.
America
Pop.
America Pop.
It's so good.
It's good. Okay, so what are they just gonna, treat you like a voodoo doll and stick needles all over you, or what is happening?
No, there's a big bag of medication that will flow through my body for like 6 hours. And they give me a bunch of stupid pills that are, I call them the coma pills. Because I'm fine. I don't need anything. Oh shit, I need something. Can I get a blankie and a pillow, please?
They knock you out for it, huh? Well, I mean, that's kind of nice. You don't just sit there like bored out of your gourd. Oh, we got some construction coming.
No, I can watch stuff on my phone.
Well, yeah, but 6 hours is a long time. So for up to 6 hours, you're going to be getting meds pumped into you. There's a debate on what he calls it Ocuvers, but I believe it's called Ocrevus. It's a multiple sclerosis medication.
Yes.
He has the worst, most aggressive kind of multiple sclerosis. It is
the freaking rarest one.
And it is the rarest, and it is the worstest, and he has it. So they are treating it with infusions, which is part of the reason why we come up to St. Louis so frequently, because the people between here and St. Louis, there is no one that is specialty enough.
Wait a minute. What
Capable.
You're on Ocavus? What is that?
Yeah, they don't have specialists that are adept enough to.
They have people that deal with MS. They just
not this rare kind, and not his infusions and medicine and
they
stuff
don't know
like that.
anything about it.
Yeah,
They deal with pills and steroids.
Yeah, so we make the trip to go to the people that actually know what the hell they're talking about and doing, and it's for peace of mind and for quality of care.
Well, I trust their care, and I mean,
I said and for quality of care.
yeah, I mean, I trust them so much that you trust them.
Yep. And that's why I've switched all my oncology. I have the OB oncologist, the liver oncologist, and now the neurologist as well, all up there.
And you get to have the first MRI, the first Sundown MRI.
Yes, the MRI configurations that were created based on the study of Sundown over the last couple of years, and what they have learned about diagnosing rare types of MS via MRI instead of spinal tapola.
I think we said this in the last one, but I was in the MS research for 2 years, thinking that there was a bunch of people.
He thought he was in a group of people were being researched is what he was kind of. I mean, they didn't correct him. You know what I mean? They didn't mislead him, but they didn't correct him and say, nope, just you. So he thought he was in this big group of people with MS being studied by Barnes Jewish and related doctors.
Yeah, because like the lady that set everything up, she was like, oh, yeah, you're the first one. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, you didn't tell me I was the first and only one. But, I mean, nobody else could do the same research that they were doing on me because of the, I'm going to say this wrong,
Severity.
Oh, I said it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The severity of your MS. Yeah. But we got way sidetracked. The point was that because of the study Sundown did with the doctors at Barnes Jewish and whoever they were working with, they came up with the new study and the new MRI protocol situation program, whatever, and I get to go in that next month.
Yeah, I mean this
for 2.5 hours. I get to be in the tube of doom. Yay!
I mean, the study went over to
it went worldwide, but they went to like some kind of neurologist convention or something.
An MS convention
in Europe.
Yeah, over in Europe.
And he was the star, like main.
I was the main pupil.
The main reason that they were there was to learn about this study that was done on Sundown and the importance and of the findings to MS research and medicine and diagnosis. It's starting to get lighter. I'm seeing the sky subtly getting lighter and lighter. I don't know if it's the city lights or...
Oh, look, it's a fidget spinner.
A fidget spinner?
Yeah, a little cart.
Okay. All right. Well, when we get closer, if there's anything fun to see, we'll check back in with you guys. Yee. All right. It's literally like 3 seconds later. I missed the arch again.
No. You're like, we'll check back in when something exciting has. I go, the arch. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, I know. I missed the arch again. But usually by the time we're here, it's lighter. And so I thought we had a little ways to go. And I was waiting I'm like, okay, well, when it gets to a certain lightness out, it'll be arch time. But no, I missed it the second.
Off my...
Uh-oh. Sundown gonna get angry. Usually you guys get to see this in the light, in the daylight, but it is still dark light. So, see, the sun's coming up, you guys.
Sun's coming up, I know.
Oh, there's some city lights. Can't see much through the trees, but you can see the dash lights. All right.
Oh, what is it?
What?
Oh, Meatloaf. Dashboard lights.
There's Meatloaf in my dashboard lights?
No, Meatloaf did a song, Dashboard Lights. I can't remember the song, but I remember.
Okay. Oh, our exit. So many bouncing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this vlog up I can't hold the camera for crap today.
You don't want to crap on a camera.
Oh my gosh.
Give you a poopy lens.
He's so funny.
Hey.
Okay, bye.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
All the way up here. That's my hospital.
That's your hospital.
Mm-hmm.
It's yours.
Yes.
You bought it.
I didn't buy it.
You own it. It's yours.
I should buy stock in it.
You should. So here we are here. Usually you see it in the daylight. The daylight's coming. It's just the time change did something to the sun.
It hasn't made it to its second pump yet. It'll get there.
But yeah, look at that. You know, often this was the first time that we've done a travel vlog where we've gotten to see you know, with all the lights lit up and stuff. But yep, we're here.
This is the building you'll go to for your MRI.
The one with all the pretty lights? The bright lights? The rounded
Yep.
corner? Yep, somewhere in there. They're gonna stick me in a tube of doom for 2.5 hours. Yay. Alright, well, we'll see you guys in a bit after we get all parkled and stuff. Parkled. Could you please repeat to me what you said, exactly what you said? You asked me if...
1.95. Well, I asked if you drank, I think it was called Poppy. It's Poppi. And you're like, yeah, I think I have before. I'm not sure, but, you know.
Yeah.
I said,
because I totally sound like a valley girl. Like, for real.
See? And, I said, Pepsi Cola just bought it for $1.95 billion.
Million billion. And I was like, how much? Million billion, huh?
I'm not tired. I'm just sleepy.
Well, good thing that we got here. Oh, the screen's too bright. It's a good thing that we got here at 9:40. And we have a little bit of time to...
9:40, I'd be freaking late.
6:40. I mean 6:40.
I'm glad we're here by 9:40.
That was my million billion. Okay, let me have my million billion.
Son of a biscuit eater. Holy hot fudge.
Oh, but that just means we have a little time to rest. Yay, power nap. See you guys later. Hi, it's just me. Sundown is not here. I am taking a break. It is 11:08. In the car, relaxing. He's still being Frankenstein. He's been in there since 7:30 in the morning, and it's 11:08, and he's probably blissfully sleeping with a cocktail of sleeping aids. And I think they give him like Benadryl and stuff like that in case he has an allergic reaction to the medication that they're putting in and stuff like that. So I am left to my own devices, and oh, am I so very tired. I wish I had a little sleeping aid cocktail, but I do not. And I am in this uncomfortable car, and they need napping pods up in this place. They need somewhere with cots or pods, little nap rooms, little, $5 for 30 minutes a nap pod or something would be nice, but they don't. At least if they do, I don't know of them. So I'm in the car, so I'm going to try to rest, but I can't get comfortable. I got a bum right shoulder, and a bum left shoulder and a bum right hip. I'm so tired I can't tell my left from my right. But I'm gonna try to get comfortable and watch some psych and hopefully take a little snoozelet and doze off. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. The sun's up now. See? It's sunny now. So hopefully we'll be able to see some fun stuff. Maybe I won't miss the arch on the way out. Haha. I can't seem to catch the arch to save my life. Oh, hello everybody. Look at that overcast sky. There's the Science Center. We are on the road. It is 1:32 and I was unable to secure appointments that I had moved because of X. Oh, you meanie weenie truck. The longest truck ever made us miss the Science Center. Sundown's feeling better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Better.
Hola.
Got my complexion back.
Yeah. He just spent several out, 7:30 to 1:30 being Frankenstein with some, highfalutin tootin' infusion juice. And now we are on the road. He is starving.
2 bags.
2 bags this time.
600 something each. The zoo.
Oh yeah, the zoo. The zoo. But he is the zoo parking lot, more accurately. He is hitting the brakes now. Thank you. He is starving, wants some food, and he's been peeing a lot because he had a special juice cocktail.
Yes. Cranberry, apple, and starry.
Yep, and I'm tired AF. I did not get any snoozelets because I was making phone calls and running around. And an Amoco, well, now you can't see the sign, but I haven't seen an Amoco in a long time. If we see a Jack in the Box, I'd be down for a Jack in the Box taco.
I will find one.
It's supposed to be super very windy, so we'll see, but I'm hoping we'll be home by 7 at the latest. 7:30?
Yeah, 7:30.
And I'm sorry because I was informed earlier by Rokari Eve that I pronounce garage wrong. I'm supposed to pronounce it, how is it? Garage? Garage. And we don't have a car, we have a car. I can't do it. A cat. We have a cat. I can do Chicago, but not New York so much. I know my mom grew up in Ithaca, and she used to say Barbie doll. She used to ask me if I wanted a new Barbie doll, or Barbie doll.
Yeah, baby dad.
Yeah, instead of Barbie doll, it was Barbie doll, and she used to say oil change a certain way, but now I can't remember. Oh, is that rain? It's actually raining a little bit.
It's a flock of birds flying over.
Anyway, you guys.
A flock of seagulls.
Flock of seagulls. What is that one song? Bless the rains down in Africa.
That's not Toto, is it?
Yeah, Toto.
Okay. God, I'm old, Jesus. I'm so old. I was over there fishing on the other side when Moses parted the Red Sea. Jesus.
Cry me a river.
Meow, meow, meow.
Cry me a river.
Meow, meow, meow.
I'm bringing sexy back. I just shaved my face and I feel so good.
Bringing sexy back.
Well, I'm trying to bring it back. Oh, son of a...
Oh, hey there. Oh, there. Wrong exit.
Yeah, I got off at 170.
Whoops. I guess we're on the highway to hell.
Nah, I just gotta make it here. Oh, there's
highway to hell.
Galleria.
Oh, the Galleria Mall that almost closed, but
yeah,
didn't.
Now it's like, it's crazy when you'll see now it's freaking busy. You'll see it when I make a U-turn.
He'll see it. You'll see it. We'll see it. I am so tired, y'all. Yikes.
Ryan Hall, y'all.
I'm afraid to pause because if I pause, I'm going to miss something cool because I always do. I stop recording and then bam, something cool. So as long as I keep the camera on, nothing cool will happen. Oh, look, a sign for the Metrolink. That's cool.
I rode that thing once. Never again.
I rode what I think is, the city.
Downtown Clayton.
What I think is the equivalent to the Metrolink, which was the BART system in California.
Bart Simpson.
The BART train, and I don't ever want to do that again, personally. I think that the architecture here
Brentwood now.
is so pretty.
It is. It really is. This is where you've got Little Italy, Dogtown, Germantown's down here. There's so much stuff.
St. Louis is such a pretty city. Well, and it's suburbs, but...
Well, the good thing about it is they're starting to, like downtown St. Louis, where all the abandoned stuff is, a lot of oh my God, I'm trying to think of the word. Investors that bought those properties and they're turning them into housing, into buildings, and they're trying to clean it back up. It was back in the prime, and it was absolutely gorgeous.
One wrong exit, and it led to all this. Ooh, look, there's that pretty white building.
Gallery's coming up here.
All right. Sundown insists that I show you the Galleria Mall.
Now, this mall, 15 years ago, you'd see maybe 2-3 cars. Seriously. And now it's just, it's one of the busiest malls around here now.
Except for maybe Dillard's. Well, there's some cars at Dillard's.
Compared to what it used to be, yeah.
The sky is beautiful.
Bread Company. Got it.
Oh, I miss the St. Louis Bread Company, but they used to be different. It used to be really good, but I don't know so much anymore.
The St. Louis Bread Company in Panera is all the same. But,
yeah, it's not what it used to be.
That's something you don't see every day.
What?
A Macy's.
Oh, a Macy's?
Yeah, which, if anyone knows what a Macy's is, then
well, I do.
Used to be Famous in Bar, you know, however you want to call it.
It's trying to piddle on us again. But yeah, St. Louis Bread Company isn't what it used to. I remember it used to be more like Starbucks, but better tasting. Like the coffees were better, and they had coffees and little bagels and breads and stuff, and that was like it. But now St. Louis Bread Company has
they've had soups forever.
Really?
Yeah, because I used to always get the
remember
French
that
onion bread bowl and a sourdough bread bowl.
But I'm not a huge fan of Panera. Leah liked it in California, but I was not. I miss what St. Louis Bread Company used to be with the coffee. I miss their coffee.
Yep.
And they don't even like really have coffee anymore. And it used to be able to compete with like Starbucks and stuff. And what I kind of like Shadrack's a little bit. It was like a Shadrack's almost.
Shadrack's. Shadrack's and Scooters are like my favorite two places. I'll take that over a Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks though.
I don't like Starbucks either, and I really don't like Panera, to be honest. All right, we'll check back in with you guys after we find some munchies.
Yes.
This rain kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, we saw the edge of the clouds, but like they just started kind of spitting on us here.
And one of Missouri's favorite mottos is, if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes, it'll change.
I feel like that's a motto so many places.
No, not really.
Yes, really. Just saying.
It seems like it's been the worst here and in Arkansas. We're
still on the hunt for a Jack in the Box. My eyes are gritty, sandy, and very heavy. That is all I have to report. That, and it's raining.
It's raining, man. It's raining, man.
I got nothing. Oh, well, now it's going back behind the clouds, but the sun was shining bright like a bright summer day.
Shining bright like a diamond.
Yes, shining bright like a diamond. And then we needed an umbrella. Under my umbrella. But yeah, we needed some kind of protection from the rain. But with the bright sunshine, we might get a little bit of peak of sunshine again, but it was pouring down almost so heavy you couldn't see.
We are definitely not on a horse in a desert with no name, so.
Yeah. I mean, gosh, and I'm so tired. All I can think is there's no place like home. But home is somewhere over the rainbow where the bluebirds fly. Not here, though.
No, not here.
This is the home of the Cardinals.
Which is funny because the Cardinals letting the state bird here. Actually, I think it's our state bird.
Yep. Just wanted to pop in with that little weirdo update about how heavy. I mean, they just started pouring, and then the sun was shining like there wasn't a cloud in the sky. It was kind of cray-cray. Well, it made driving a little difficult, and almost wanted to make me say A, B, C, D, E, F, U.
Yeah, no kidding.
Then I was thinking about Sundown had mentioned he was being facetious, and he was like, we just got our car washed at the car wash, you know. But then I reminded him, I was like, but maybe if it keeps raining real heavy, we could just stay at the YMCA, because it's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Yeah.
There's good things there's good things for young men to enjoy. We can hang out with all the boys.
Yeah, because my posse's always on Broadway.
All right, that's all I got for this time. Just a few minutes later, and it is dry as a bone. Kind of like dry as a bone, 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 bone. What you gonna do when there ain't nowhere to hide? Bone Thugs in Harmony.
Oh, yeah.
Old school. I don't know. That one just pumped. I'm tired. Words are hard now. It just popped into my head.
Man, it came and hit you like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, I bet it did. Yeah, for a minute I thought we were going to need rain boots, because those boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do.
Not without the rain boots, so those boots are made for sinking.
Those boots will walk all over you.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it got so wet out here. I mean, it's dry now, but it was so wet back behind us. Look at those clouds. It looks like it's going to drop enough water to make it a WAP situation.
Oh, definitely a WAP. You know, if we can't find a Jack in the Box, we can always go to Hardee's, because they serve buttermilk biscuits.
Buttermilk biscuits? I got nothing with that. Don't know. I was thinking macaroni in a pot.
That's true.
Because that's some
WAP.
That's some WAP. Yeah. That's about how wet it was out here. Sloppy.
I had a blanket there getting that infusion, because all I could think about was my ding-a-ling.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, that kind of goes along with what I was thinking about. Like, this wind is blowing us around. It's stroking us to the east,
stroking us to the east,
stroking us to the west, stroking us to the woman.
Stroking it to the north, and stroking it to the woman that I love the best.
No, my gosh, you messed it up. Stroking it to the east, stroking it to the west, stroking it to the woman that I love best.
I be stroking.
That's what I be doing. I be stroking.
Sometimes you even stroke it with her. Woo!
Stroke it. I mean, the wind is stroking the car to the north, stroking it to the south, stroking it with everything.
Sometimes even with her.
Even with the wind is even stroking it with its mouth.
Yeah, be stroking.
Some dust stormage, you guys, on the horizon. That haze out there, that's a dust storm. We actually have a red flag advisory warning situation back at home, and clearly it's kind of hitting here too. The wind is really bad. It's kicking us all over the place. It actually is broken interstate signs, like this big green one on the right here.
Yeah.
One of those was snapped in half down the road. That's how bad the wind is. And they were talking about zero visibility back home, 0 to a mile,
Yeah,
and everything in between.
It got down to a mile, about 10 miles back.
I just wasn't fast enough yet with the phone, and I got a phone call from the hospital, and so I wasn't able to film very much of it. But yeah, like, if you can see the haze is a little bit of it, but I'm assuming that we're going to see a lot more the closer we get to home, providing there's still light. But yeah, they were talking about back home, 0 to a mile tops visibility, and people should stay inside if they can, and dust storms can literally pop up out of nowhere and all this stuff. So
if you have breathing problems, do not go outside.
Yeah, it's crazy out here.
Oh,
just wanted to share.
Yeah.
Show you guys some more of the this dust storm-age situation in between the vehicles, but like I'm trying to
it's
zoom
getting
in.
worse up here.
Yeah, look at this. This haze out there in the field.
That's a smart driver.
Yeah, it's like a brown smoke almost, and it's up here, up the road.
Visibility is 1 mile. See the cars disappear?
Yep, that's insane. What's worse is I'm looking at my reflection in my phone screen. Ew.
Oh, wow. You can smell it.
You guys are going to get to watch this happen with us. You're going to get to see. Sorry, I'm so jiggly with the camera. You're going to get to see what we're seeing. You can see our hood there. You know, this is our visibility. Somebody's even pulled over here.
And that's one thing you're not supposed to do is have your flashers on. Your lights are supposed to be off because it makes the visibility worse.
Look out. Look at that. If you can see through the friggin' trees anyway. Look at that. My gosh. Crazy. Just wanted to share some more wind dust storm footage out here. This might not seem like a big deal to you guys, but we are, oh my gosh, look at this. We are just getting tossed all over the place on the road here, just trying to get home. Visibility, crap.
I just want to play Call of Duty.
I just want to go diamond paint. But yeah, and some patches are thicker than others, but like look up at this, like toward the sun. Look at how hazy that is. That's not clouds, y'all. That is dust in the...
Look up at the horizon up here. Like trees, can't see, and then you just see the outline.
Yep.
Don't quote me on this, but I think we are the largest rice production in the world. We're in the top 4, but I think we're number 2. Of course, China is the first, but we can actually buy local rice down home. That's how much rice they produce, down home, and you can tell the difference in the taste from getting from other places. But anyways, I just wanted to share that. And we're also a big producer of cotton and soybean and wheat. So, I mean, they're constantly plowing fields. And when this wind picks up over 30, 40 mile an hour like this, it gets gnarly.
I mean, look at that. You can see like headlights popping out of nothingness.
Yeah, and if you look at the field, it's grass. They haven't plowed that yet.
Look at that. I'm like zoomed away in past the truck and stuff.
Yeah, it just...
Yeah, all of a sudden, like, cars appear out of nowhere because it's so hard to see. Crazy. Crazy. Gotten pretty bad. I just took a picture and I'll probably insert it here if I remember to. Because I accidentally hit picture instead of record, but we just went through like a 0 visibility patch. It's cleared up now, obviously, but we hit a patch of like 0 visibility. Oh, this is the final stretch home. We're about, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, sorry we didn't...
Haven't filmed much. It's 7:03. We haven't filmed much of the trip home. It was too dicey. I'll insert pictures where I can and some video clips where I can, but you'll see the dust storms were really bad on the way home. They don't seem to be too bad around here, thankfully, though it's supposed to be. Until 9 p.m. we have the wind advisory and dust storm advisory, but it's nothing out here compared to what it was like on the drive home.
Yeah, it was terrible. We seen a couple tractor trailers almost lose control. one of those big tour buses that was hauling a vehicle behind it. The vehicle looked like it was going to flip. I mean, it was coming up off the ground on each side.
Yeah, it was really, really dicey, and then there was some construction on top of that we had to navigate.
There were spots that we got down to like 30 mile an hour or so.
Yeah, but still made pretty good time home.
Yeah, we didn't want any kind of distraction, so you can blame that on me. I'm sorry.
Oh no, this is a long enough. It's gonna be a long enough. Whatchamacallit? This long enough travel vlog anyway. Yeah. What?
I said the sunset's gonna be pretty.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to get footage of, the sunset. I thought that would be a beautiful way to end our travel vlog, because as soon as we get home, I'm sure we're both gonna rush for facilities, unload the bladders and such.
Man, I will pee outside. I don't care. All I gotta do is find out what direction the wind's going so I don't hit my shoes.
And check on all the birds and whatnot, and anxiously await Leah's arrival home. She did have the day off, but had a mandatory meeting tonight at her second job, the animal boarding and grooming, so which is like 22 miles away from home. So she had to take Charlotte with her, and we're nervous about her driving with the dog in the car with the wind blowing the way it is. So we want to be focused on meeting her when she gets home. Haven't seen her since last night. So
Yep.
this is really, really pretty in my opinion.
We have some of the most prettiest sunsets.
Yes, such a beautiful view. Makes you really appreciate some things and put some things into perspective, you know?
Don't worry about the small non-BS. Just enjoy what you have.
Enjoy this. This is life. Not the canvas on the table, not, the he said, she said, not the coworker who was mean to you earlier today or yesterday, not, it's this stuff. This is the stuff we need to take, appreciation of and not take for granted.
The gentleman that I call my dad, one of the best things he told me was, he said, I don't care how bad your night is, I don't care how bad your day is. He said, you be thankful every morning and wake up, take a deep breath and say, hello, beautiful morning. He said, because you never know when that's going to be your last one, and you waking up every day is a blessing itself. So everything else, just swipe it under the rug. And I've been doing that a lot, and it really does help. I mean, you're going to have some days that are just absolute garbage, but for the most part, I'm pretty stress-free.
Yeah, it really makes you kind of think about life, what's important, and what
family,
really isn't.
Your kids, your pets, a roof over your head.
Food on the table.
Because no matter how bad you think you have it, there's somebody out there that's actually worse.
And the sun has set on this day. Alright, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us and traveling with us, and
I'm gonna do my motto, feast.
we're gonna be back at the traveling in April.
Weeks.
Yeah,
Yep.
a couple weeks, April 9th, so we'll be back at it. But until next time, I could 2-finger wave at you. Stay naughty.